Hello friends, Rogopolis here, and today I would like to talk about the new Bong Joon-ho movie, Mickey 17. A movie that stars Robert Pattinson as Mickey Barnes, a down-on-his-luck guy who desperately agrees to become an expendable to get off Earth and away from debt collectors. This is a really solid sci-fi comedy, and Mickey is just so likable and endearing. As an expendable, he's put into all these life or death situations, and it doesn't really matter if he dies because they can literally just print out a new one of him. The movie does a great job at showing how absolutely horrifying this is, but also giving levity to it. And the complicated morality around somebody like Mickey, an expendable, is discussed throughout the film and is easily the most interesting part of it. Despite its dark storyline, there is a lot of humanity in this movie. It's a welcome change of pace from the usually cold, dystopian sci-fi you may have gotten with a plot like this. A prime example of this warmth is his very sweet relationship with Nasha, played by Naomi Aki. They have good chemistry, and it was really nice to just see them support each other. I am not going to be getting too into spoilers during this review, but I do want to talk about one of my favorite aspects of the movie that was in the trailers, which is Robert Pattinson having great chemistry with himself. Watching him play who's basically the same character, both two very different personalities, and work off each other was a lot of fun. I can't forget to talk about another aspect of this movie I loved, which is the creepers! Look at these guys, they're so freaking cute. They're great and I want to give one a hug. Everything surrounding Mickey 17 the character I really like, but there are other characters and story aspects that I guess I have to get to. Which brings me to my first kinda negative point on the movie. I didn't really like the antagonists. They were just fine. Mark Ruffalo and Toni Collette are great actors. I just think the material they're working with here wasn't the best. Their performances and lines are so on the nose of what they're satirizing that it just kind of doesn't work for me. Though I will say Mark's character, Kenneth Marshall, did get a few laughs out of me because his performance is just so bizarre. But every scene with him and his wife Aoife, this kind of brought the movie to a screeching halt. Also, since I'm at it, this movie did not need to be 2 hours and 17 minutes. The climax and ending were good enough, but it just kept going and I kept wondering, okay, so is it done now? Is this when the credits are coming? Even with the movie being this long, there are certain characters and plot points I didn't really feel were that fleshed out. There was stuff that seemed really interesting, but they never really go into it too in depth. I do know that this movie is based off a book, so there's probably certain characters and plot points that were just hard to implement into the full film. And I'd be very interested to read it and see just how different it is. While Mickey 17 starts to fall off in the second half, I do think it is still very much worth a lot, and it's definitely something I can see myself watching again. Mickey 17 gets a 4 out of 5. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, like and subscribe or leave a little comment. Either way, I am just happy you stopped by. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye!